The story of the homeless man who robbed a bank of $1. James Barron had worked at the Coca-Cola factory for 17 years by the age of 59, but was laid off without even a severance package when he lost his health. After that, he worked as a truck driver, then part-time as a convenience store clerk. When his health finally began to fail, he was fired from there as well. His savings melted away like water. Most of the money was spent on medical treatment and renting an apartment. He hoped to receive Social Security benefits, but the man was denied. All Reed could get was food stamps. Month after month, he tried to get a job, but without success. A man with 2 ruptured spinal discs and a desperate limp on his left leg, no one would take him. When his chest swelled and every movement began to cause incredible pain, the man realized that something had to be done to keep from dying. There was no health insurance, I'm sure. So he decided to take a desperate step that he had calculated in advance. The man sold all the furniture, paid off the rent of the apartment and wrote the necessary note in advance. Then he took a cab to get closer to the center of his Estonian city. There Richard asked to stop at the first bank he came across, which turned out to be a bank. Inside, he approached the teller and handed him a note. It said, "This is a robbery, please give them more than just $1." He then sat down in a chair and waited for the police to arrive. The man was indeed taken away. Barron calculated that he would be convicted of bank robbery and would be in jail for at least 3 years. During that time, he would be able to have surgery on his spine, heal his leg, and find out what was making his chest hurt so terribly. In North Carolina, inmates really only pay $5–7 for any doctor visits and acute problems. The Federal Bureau of Prisons is very serious about making sure that prisoners get any kind of medical care, even the most skilled medical care. With serious problems, they can go to even world-class medical centers virtually free of charge. At the same time, all medicines are given free of charge. And although prisons are trying to somehow reduce the medical appetites of prisoners, the supervisory authorities are very carefully monitoring the implementation of regulations. In case of unreasonable refusal to provide any medical care to a prisoner, the prison may lose its funding. Therefore, the situation remains the same. After his arrest, Barron immediately began receiving medical care. The doctors treating him accused the man of breaking the law on purpose to get free treatment. But he doesn't deny it. Barron's only problem now is that since this is his first offense, the court may limit his sentence to 1 year. Then he may not have time to have the surgery. But the man is determined and said that in this case, he will go for a relapse, so that he can go to jail for a guaranteed number of years. Richard will start receiving Social Security benefits at age 62. So if he stays in prison for 3 years, he'll be in good health, and he'll have a guaranteed benefit. A seemingly meaningless misdemeanor can actually save not only a person's welfare, but also their life. Thanks for watching. Listen to the next story.